Okay, let's see if we're live. Okay, I think it is happening, you guys. I did 4 days of hot topic wellness workshops this week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and I only realized later that I had my settings on for me to be the only person who views them, because I was getting no views and there no engagement, and my point was to share my expertise and my love with you guys with these hot topic wellness workshops. And but the good news is the replays are available. No one saw me live because I was set to me only setting. So what I'm gonna do actually right now is put a link to the workshops in the comments, and I will talk about them a little bit later, because we are gonna really dive into the affirmation of the day and my reflections on it. I have my phone here and then I've got my computer here, so we're double dutying with the technology to make sure that you have everything that you need to enjoy this beautiful day. Okay. All right. I have my warm lemon water, which is a little bit hot right now, so we'll let it cool off for a moment. It's one of the rituals that I've been doing for many years. And warm lemon water is very hydrating and detoxifying. And when you drink it on an empty stomach, especially first thing in the morning, even though it's noon here in New York, it is the first thing that I'm consuming besides more water. But it is very... it really stimulates all of your digestive organs to support proper functioning throughout the day. So, and hydration, it's a great way to start your day. Plus the lemon, the essential oils from the lemon and the lemon skin, and just the scent of the lemon is known to be really, to elevate your mood. So yay, warm lemon water. So I just would like to invite you, if you are watching live or on the replay, to say hello in the comments so I know who is here and so we can connect. Yeah, or just put your favorite emoji, whatever you feel comfortable doing. I do love to know who is here so I can just really be able to make that mental and spiritual connection. So welcome, whoop, welcome. Okay, we're gonna just dive right in. So today is Saturday, November 21st. We're just trucking along, you guys. We are just chugging along. Holy crap. So it's Saturday, November 21st, 2020. Many of you know me as Minnetonka. I'm a burlesque dancer, and many of you know me also as Alyssa. I'm a functional nutritional therapist and wellness coach. And one of my favorite things to do, I started doing this about earlier this year in January on my nutrition and wellness coaching Facebook page, is to share my reflections on the affirmation of the day from this I Can Do It calendar from one of my teachers. Her name is Louise Hay. And later this summer in August, I really opened it up to going live on my Minnetonka profile, because I really have so many amazing friends and community members here that I want to connect with, and also give you insight in what it's like to work with me. I know many of you know what I'm like as a burlesque performer, but what it's like to work with me, and my vibe and energy around being a functional nutritional therapist and wellness coach. And one of the foundations that I work on in my own life, in my own health and healing, and with my clients and students is mindset. And that is, and your thoughts and your beliefs. And so coming and connecting and sharing my reflections in the affirmation of the day is this fun, like just fun few minutes of the day connecting together to really do some self-reflection. And what I really like to offer is that I'm a big fan of affirmations, but I know that, and I know a lot of you are and a lot of you aren't. But my take on them is that they are these words that we can, that we might read and they might, they might seem nice or positive, but it doesn't really apply to your life, or how can that really make sense to you? And so why I like to come and share my reflections is to just go a little bit deeper into the affirmation. So when you read it, you don't just think, oh, that's nice, I'll move on, but actually go deeper and think, how can I actually apply this to my life? If this is something that I am feeling connected to, or that I want in my life, or I know that it's something I would like to work on, how can I actually take this affirmation and take a few moments just to reflect and to, and just to feel more connected and have it be more authentic to you and apply to your life, so it makes more sense and meaning and gives you more purpose. Okay. So without further ado, we are going to dive in to today's affirmation. All right. So yesterday was Friday. Today is Saturday, and we're saying goodbye Friday. All right. So it's Saturday, November 21st, 2020. Are you ready for today's affirmation? I willingly release any need for struggle or suffering. I deserve all that is good. I willingly release any need for struggle or suffering. I deserve all that is good. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, let's see, I think there we go. Okay, y'all. Oops, here, let me move my thumb. So please feel free to say it in your mind or out loud with me. It's Saturday, November 21st, 2020. I willingly release any need for struggle or suffering. I deserve all that is good. All right. Are you ready to dive in with my off-the-cuff reflections? All right. So I don't know. This kind of just makes me want to cry because there is so much struggle and suffering right now. I mean, and this, I deserve all that is good is such a beautiful reminder. And I think, so many of us can get really caught up in what's not working and what's not going right in our life. And focusing on, maybe struggle or suffering. And sometimes we forget that there is a lot of good in our life and that we do deserve that good. So this affirmation, I willingly release any need for struggle or suffering. Well, so if you've been following me for any amount of time, you know what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to add what if. I'm going to add what if to this statement because when you add what if, I think, to an affirmation, it brings this new perspective or energy and kind of a vibration, I think. So what if I willingly released any need for struggle or suffering? So if you add the what if, it kind of, sparks your imagination. And I think it induces this kind of forward movement. what if I released any need for struggle or suffering? Yeah, because it's like if you add what if, then you're like, okay, well, what if I did? What if I did? What would my life feel like? What would my life look like if I released any need for struggle or suffering? And you know what's so interesting, and I know that you are a self-reflective person, 100%. You wouldn't be connecting with me right now if you weren't on a path to self-reflection and meaning and purpose in your life. You are here right now to connect with me on that. And so, and thank you for that. So I think so many times we, you know, we can really get caught up in our thoughts and our mindset, and maybe there are some it's you know, if struggling has been something that has, in whatever area of your life, that has been a part of your life for, you know, a while, it kind of just becomes what you think your life is, in a way, and what to expect. And so, you know, or if you've had, you know, gone through, you know, periods of just suffering and pain, and, you know, it's kind of like you can come to expect that. But I know that you don't want to suffer or struggle. And so I think, you know, it really first takes time to kind of think about and reflect on, where am I actually struggling and suffering in my life? And where am I kind of going in this downward spiral that I actually don't need to? And what if I released any need for struggle or suffering? Because again, so many of us can feel comfortable in that and not know what it's like to be free of certain, maybe hurtful feelings or energies or connections. And so when we recognize that maybe a certain area of your life that you are struggling or suffering, and recognizing that it's, you know, thoughts in your mind, and they can really help you shift and change your feelings and then your actions and results about that, then I think that just like allows you to relax into more of the flow of life, if you understand what I'm saying. So, and then the second sentence, I deserve all that is good. I think a lot of us resonate with that and feel that, and that comes easily. And for a lot of us, it doesn't. We don't think that we deserve good, or we think that we're unworthy or undeserving. And that is a very human feeling to feel that. And so I just, you know, want to ask the same question and add that what if. So even if you know in your heart and your mind that you deserve all that's good, let's just add the what if to that. What if I believed that I deserved all that is good? What if I believed that I deserved all that is good? Do you see the difference? Do you see how that's like expansive and kind of just opens up your mind to possibility and creating imagery in your mind and feelings in your body about what it feels like to feel good? We've all felt good a lot in our life, absolutely. And we want more of that. And you 100% deserve all that is good. And even if you believe that and you're accessing that, you can access it and believe it even more. I know that for sure. I know that for sure. So what I would like to encourage you to do, I'm going to read this affirmation again, and then I'm going to ask a question and have you guys bring you through a little off the cuff, exercise. So today's affirmation, November 21st, 2020. I willingly release any need for struggle or suffering. I deserve all that is good. Alternatively, what if I willingly released any need for suffering or struggle, and I knew and believed that I deserved all that is good? I love that. But here's the deal. Okay, come to me. Think about, I got a lot of them, but think about one thing in your life that you really struggle with, that is something that might be just this, why does this happen to me my whole life? Whatever it is. One thing that maybe you're just used to struggling or you're used to suffering, and just think about that one thing. So I'm going to think about that too right now. And what if, so you have that thought of that one thing. So then, hi, John. So then think about that one thing and then think, what if I was willing to release the need to struggle with that? What would that feel like? Hi, Gigi. What would that look like? What would that feel like if I let go of that struggle or suffering and that particular thing? For me, it'd be fucking freeing. Feels very freeing. And then what if I believed that I deserved all that is good? It's such a, here's the deal, you guys. This is you've heard, if you follow me, you've heard me say this before. And this is from one of my teachers, Louise Hay. I'm reading from her I Can Do It calendar. But she says that a belief is just a thought you keep thinking. A belief is a thought you keep thinking. So if you believe, I always struggle or I always suffer, that's a sentence in your brain that you're repeating over and over again, and then you think it to be a belief. But if you want to get rid of that thought and that belief, you can. It just takes conscious effort, and work to really think about your thoughts and recognize where you want to make a shift and change, and doing just one thought at a time, and working on it for a while is really powerful. So, if there are, if I know that there are lots of us out there that do feel unworthy or feel undeserving of feeling good or welcoming, in goodness into their life. And again, whether you feel that way or you do feel deserving, we've all felt both feelings throughout our lives. So we're human. We can all relate to all feelings of unworthiness and worthiness and deserving and undeserving. But with today, on November 21st, 2020, thinking about that one thing, one area of your life where you're struggling, and just allowing yourself to say, I'm willing to release that struggle. I'm willing to release suffering in that fill in the blank, whatever it is. Because you know why? Because I believe that I deserve all that is good. And I'm all about journaling about this stuff. I think that 100%, when you put a pen to paper or pencil, that it is so connecting. You're so connecting with yourself. And if this really resonates with you, today's affirmation, I willingly release any need for struggle or suffering. I deserve all that is good. I really encourage you to get out a pen and paper and just write down one thing. What's one thing that you're struggling with or suffering, feeling suffering around, and that you want to release, and you're just like, fucking A, I'm willing to release this. And write it down. Talk about, set your timer for 5 minutes and just free flow write. Why am I willing to release this? How can I release this? And then the next step, for 5 minutes on your phone timer or your alarm clock or whatever, write down the question. What if I believed that I deserved all that is good? Or I deserve all that is good. And then just write about it. Everything that you know that you deserve that is good, or that you want to believe that you deserve, like all of that, wherever you're coming from, it doesn't matter. You know what will help support you. And just thinking about that and that kind of those thoughts of shifting your thoughts around, letting go of struggling, letting go of suffering, and embracing, deserving all that is good, just for like a few minutes, whether you do the writing exercise or not. I encourage it, but it's not necessary, of course. I mean, being here with me right now is wonderful. And I just want to again, for anyone who's I just want to show this one more time. If you want to take a screenshot or say it out loud or in your brain, I willingly release any need for suffering or struggle. I deserve all that is good. Yeah, totally. So yeah, this is a big one. I think this is a big one. And I really hope that this is very powerful. And I think that, again, why I love coming and doing these live is because it just offers this opportunity for connection, reflection. How can I actually apply these words to my life that actually make meaning and make sense? Because you're here because you care about yourself and your health and your well-being, and I am here to help support you on that. And I said earlier, this is hilariously, I can't believe it's not even Mercury in retrograde, but this week I did a Taste of Nourish to You Flourish 4 Hot Topic Wellness workshops. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and sadly, I did the live workshops with, and I didn't make them public by accident. So the good news is, and let me just tell you the topics. So setting and keeping goals during uncertainty, overcoming self-criticism, do you have leaky gut, gut health 101, and boosting immunity through nutrition. And good news is all of those replays of those workshops are available, and they are in the link. I put them in the link to in this live. So go and click on that link. And, I do have to say, if you watch one of the workshops, what I would recommend is overcoming self-criticism. That is, I would say, the top one to watch. And all of these workshops were really, again, to show you, to really help you, and to offer my just love and expertise in what I do in my nutrition and wellness coaching practice. And just really taking this holistic approach to health and healing, And for those of you who aren't aware, I have a 6-week small group coaching program. It's called Nourish to You Flourish. And it starts December 7th, Monday, December 7th. And we spend 2 weeks on thoughts and mindset and beliefs. And then the next 2 weeks, we dive into digestion and nutrition and mindful eating. And then the final 2 weeks, we talk about lifestyle habits. That includes like sleep hygiene and setting boundaries for yourself, etc. And so, the reason why I created this intimate group course is because I wanted to offer an opportunity to bring together and create community. I work, very similar principles, of course, with my one-on-one clients, but creating this intimate community of like-minded people who are struggling, honestly, and who are looking for help and support in their health and their well-being, and knowing that you have accountability, not only with me and support with me, but also with the group. And really, what's great about it is we meet once a week for 6 weeks. So there's the small group, but then in addition, you get 3 one-on-one coaching courses with me where we can really dive deep into your specific health goals and concerns, which is awesome and fun and meaningful. And I just wanted to share that I asked some of the past participants, why should someone join Nourish to You Flourish, my 6-week holistic wellness small group coaching course? And I want to read to you a couple awesome quotes. Okay, someone should join Nourish to You Flourish if they've been interested in making lifestyle and nutrition changes but don't know how to start, or having trouble getting started. Nourish to You Flourish offers non-judgmental support, community, and guidance with so many aspects of wellness, from what to eat, how to rest and sleep, and how to be kinder to yourself overall. And then another one, my opinion on why anyone would benefit from joining Nourish to You Flourish is it's a great place to start to learn how to eat healthy foods and learn why certain foods are helpful in healing your body. And the community group coaching calls plus the one-on-one sessions with Alyssa help too, because you get the support from the group and you get that individual attention. That trying to do so on your own just makes it harder to do. So with the program, you stay on track and you stay encouraged. And then people should join Nourish to You Flourish because the program combines a wealth of knowledge with non-judgmental support and practical advice. It's the magical combination that they've been looking for and that can truly make a difference in their lives. Cheers to that. So what I'm going to do is, enrollment's open until December 4th. That's Nourish to You Flourish. And I'm also going to put a link in the comments to this so you can check that out. So here are your next steps. Go to the comments and click on Nourish to You Flourish so you can read about that, as well as the link, and it's on my website. And then on my website also are the wellness workshop replays. And if you can choose just one, I mean, hey, listen to all of them. You don't even have to watch them. You can just, put your earphones in and, go on a walk and listen and learn and have fun. But watch the Overcoming Self-Criticism. That one that's a big one, man. That's a big one. So those are your 2 actionable steps. Click on the links in the comments and please feel free to reach out with me with any questions about the workshops or about Nourish to You Flourish, my 6-week holistic wellness small group coaching course, which starts on Monday, December 7th. Enrollment is open through Friday, December 4th, which is in less than 2 weeks. Woo! And on that note, I really just want to say thank you. Have a beautiful, safe day. I love coming here and sharing my reflections on the affirmation of the day. Today's affirmation was, is a really big one, and something that I find that I'm gonna rip this one off tomorrow and definitely put it on my refrigerator. So on that note, thank you for joining me. Again, many of you know me as Minnie Tonka. I'm a burlesque dancer. I'm also Alyssa. I'm a functional nutritional therapist and wellness coach. Thank you so much for connecting and joining me. And I will see you tomorrow, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Some pre-Thanksgiving love and connection at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, sharing my love and energy and reflections on the affirmation of the day. And so I will see you again very soon. Take care. Bye.